Happy New Year. The start of a new year always brings a question to my mind. What will the Red Plumber Man do this year? So these are my predictions for every major Mario announcement in 2025. I don't think we'll get as many games as 2024, but I do think the few games that we do get will be a lot bigger. I'm not expecting to get anything right. This is just for fun. But if I do get anything right, I told you so. January is usually a pretty quiet month, outside of what, Richard Nixon's birthday? But I think things will be different this year. I think the biggest announcement from the entire company will happen this month. And no, it won't be Richard Nixon's birthday too, unfortunately. On the evening of January 7th, Nintendo will put out a post on their social media, although probably just their Twitter and YouTube community tabs, saying something along the lines of, "Tune in tomorrow, January 8th at 10 a.m. EST for a special showcase that will unveil the successor to #Nintendo Switch." The internet might actually break. If Minecraft Steve and Smash Bros can cause Twitter to stop working for a little bit, then the announcement that the successor to one of the most popular video game consoles of all time is being unveiled in less than 24 hours will surely cause Instagram to stop working at the very least. And you know what? I'm gonna take a Reels break. I haven't had my daily share of brain rot yet, so I think I'm going to do that now. Was the Switch 2 just announced? January 7th will be a long night. People will be talking about the Switch 2 on the 4 remaining websites. And those 4 websites will be Walmart.com, the Portuguese version of Wikipedia, Roku's support page, and Zillow. People are going to discuss the Switch 2 and the reviews of the Great Value Cinnamon Crunch cereal. Mark my words. Then the moment we've been waiting years for. The morning of January 8th, 2025. At the time specified in their post, Nintendo will drop a trailer. It'll be titled something like First Look at Nintendo Switch 2 or Welcome to Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch 2 Announcement Trailer or We Think This is the Switch 2. Yes, I fully believe that it will be called the Nintendo Switch 2. I know a lot of people would rather have it be called the Super Nintendo Switch or something, but I just feel like there's no way they're going to base the whole identity of their new console off of one from over 30 years ago. Plus, I think they're absolutely terrified of people not knowing what this thing is. It can't be more clear than Nintendo Switch 2. But I think this trailer will be more focused on the games. The original Switch was an entirely new concept, but this is just the Switch, but better. I mean, they'll obviously show the console. I mean, they've got to show off the new magnetic Joy-Con and whatever that C button does. Everything that's leaked about this console mentions a C button, right under the home button on the right Joy-Con. We still don't know what that button does. A lot of people think it means cast, like you can cast what's on the Switch tablet onto the TV. Oh yeah, because the last time they had a home console with 2 screens, that worked out really well for them. And I just don't see a way that that could work out well. Here's my stupid idea. I think the C stands for connect. And you can use this to connect your Switch 2 to another Switch 2 or your smartphone. And what would you use that for? I don't know, something probably. Who cares about what the actual console looks like at this point? If you've kept up with leaks at all, you know exactly what it's going to be. I think the main game they're going to showcase in this trailer is Mario Kart 9. Or 10. Or a subtitle if they decide to give it a subtitle. It's been over 10 years since the last brand new Mario Kart game, so I think we're definitely due for one. And with how insanely successful Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was, I don't think Nintendo's going to want to waste any time getting a new one out on Switch 2. That's why I think the new Mario Kart will be a launch title. It'll be their day one with the system. I think we'll see a little bit of the next 3D Mario game, a lot like how Super Mario Odyssey was in the original Switch trailer. Just a few seconds of Mario jumping around in the new world of that game. The trailer will end with a vague June 2025. That won't be the end of the video, however. The current president of Nintendo,
Shuntaro Furukawa,
will walk out and explain what we just saw. A large Switch 2 presentation will be announced to take place in April. And a Nintendo Direct Mini focused strictly on Nintendo Switch 1 games will be announced for February. No exact date will be given. And that will be the end of the Switch 2 reveal trailer. The rest of the month will be really boring. Outside of Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, the rest of the month will be really boring. February will only have the Direct Mini, which will take place on February 19th. A Mario Sports Mix-like game will be announced. It'll be more of a sequel to Mario Sports Superstars though, unfortunately. It'll be a mishmash of all the other Mario Sports games on the Switch. So Mario Tennis Aces, Golf Super Rush, and Strikers Battle League. There will be 2 Mario Sports that don't have a game on the Switch. Basketball and hockey. Yeah, I know, they axed horseback riding. The game will be called something like Mario Sports All-Stars and release on June 17th. A port of Yoshi's Woolly World will also be announced. It'll just be the Wii U game, but with all the extra content from the 3DS version. Yoshi's Woolly World Definitive Edition will release on May 8th. And that'll be all the Mario stuff in the Direct. And that'll probably be it for the rest of the month, too. I mean, there'll probably be a Switch 2 commercial at the Super Bowl or something, but I don't really care about that. We'll get our usual Mario Day stuff this year. We'll get more information on the Mario movie sequel. They'll confirm some of the new characters and what actors will be playing them. The summer wave of LEGO Mario sets will be shown off because that always happens. And we'll be told to stay tuned for later in the year because that's when we'll get more information on the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. That's it for March. The Nintendo Switch 2 presentation will be live streamed on April 16th. More details on Mario Kart 9 will be shown, including whatever the new gimmick is. I can't think of one. Then we get to the new 3D Mario game, Super Mario Colossal. Since this game is a large open world game, I tried to think of a word that was like a synonym to vast or large, or I don't know. Anyway, it'll basically be just a bigger version of Bowser's Fury. Obviously, since this is the presentation for the Switch 2, they're going to show it off. It'll be revealed to cost $400 and people will be mad. Big games will unfortunately make the jump to $70, so Mario Kart 9 and Mario Colossal will be. And the home screen will look very similar to Switch 1's, but it'll be more rounded. And there's going to be a little bit of background music. It'll be most comparable to the GameCube's. The release date will be confirmed to be June 26th, a week after Mario Sports All-Stars because they want that game to fail for some reason. Literally just Yoshi's Woolly World Definitive Edition this month, nothing else. Finally, June, the month that the Switch 2 releases. There will actually be a Nintendo Direct on June 11th, mostly just to give some final details on Mario Kart 9 and show off some new information for Mario Colossal. It'll be given a release date of October 23rd, just shy of 8 years since Super Mario Odyssey. Finally, on June 26th, Mario Kart 9 and the Nintendo Switch 2 will finally release. It'll sell out literally everywhere in like 2 seconds. Mario Kart 9 will be well received, except people are going to criticize the online and say it wasn't necessarily worth the 11-year-long wait. Nothing. The sequel. The September Nintendo Direct will happen on September 16th. It'll have a segment featuring a lot of Mario stuff. More info on Mario Colossal, Mario Kart 9 DLC, which will feature 2 new cups and 8 new characters, and 4 new battle courses. Super Mario Bros. 35 will be making a comeback as Super Mario Bros. 40. It'll be permanent this time. Well, as permanent as an online dependent game can be. The date for the first Mario Movie 2 trailer will be revealed to be October 8th, and the Direct will end with the announcement of Luigi's Mansion 4, set for 2026. The Mario Movie 2 trailer will be really cool and Chris Pratt will be weird again.
Koopas!
Mario Colossal will release on the 23rd and be praised non-stop for like a week, and then people will hate it for some reason. This happens with like every new Mario game. I don't understand. The final part of the Nothing trilogy. Mario Kart 9 and Mario Colossal will both be nominated for Game of the Year. They will both lose. And that's it. I don't have any more predictions. And like I said at the beginning, this was mostly for fun. I'm not going to be too mad if I get anything wrong. I'll just be furious.